Meal Planning Mama here. I'm getting ready to make some pizza dough, and I really like this pizza dough recipe. It's really versatile. It freezes extremely well, and so I'm actually quadrupling this recipe today, but I'm going to show you what that process looks like. So in the bowl, I have some yeast, and this isn't the quick rising yeast. It's just the regular yeast. So it's in the bowl, and I'm getting ready to add some things. To the yeast, I have now added some water, and you can see the bubbles that are beginning to form. Himalayan salt and raw honey has been added, and now I'm getting ready to add some olive oil to the mixture. Now I have added in the olive oil, and now I'm going to get ready to add in the organic, unbleached, all-purpose flour. At this point, about half of the flour has been added in. And now I have enough flour in the bowl that I can begin the kneading process. So I'm going to knead this by hand, and I'm going to knead it for about 5 minutes, and then we'll see what that looks like. Okay, and I've kneaded the dough, and you can see now the sides of my bowl look a lot cleaner, and that's because when you're kneading, when you know that it's getting close to being ready, it will start pulling away from the sides of your bowl, and it will clean it up like it is here. And so what I've done now is I have rubbed olive oil all over the surface of the dough. I flipped it over. I oiled that side of the dough as well, and now I'm going to cover it with a clean cloth, and I'm going to set it over on the counter and let it rise for about 20 minutes. This is a really quick pizza dough, and that's one reason why I like it. And then I'll let you see what it looks like after it has risen. And here's what it looks like after 20 minutes of rising time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half, and half of it I'm going to put in a gallon Ziploc bag for another pizza night. And then that half I'm going to divide up, and it's going to make 2 extra large pizzas. So I'm going to go ahead and divide it up right now. Okay, I've divided it in half, and now I have put part of the dough on this extra large pizza pan. I have greased it with olive oil and sprinkled it with cornmeal. So now I'm going to get ready to stretch the dough out over the pizza pan. And here it is, all stretched out over the pizza pan. And I like to par bake my pizza crust so that the dough actually gets crispy and done and isn't soggy before the toppings burn. So I'm going to stick this into a 425 degree preheated oven and let it par bake for about 10 minutes. And here's my gallon bag of pizza dough that's getting ready to head to the... Okay, it's par baked for 10 minutes, and now I'm going to get ready to put the sauce, the cheese, and the toppings on it that we're going to use. And I wanted to show you, this is the organic pizza sauce that I like to use. You can certainly use homemade, but if you don't have homemade, this is the next best thing. So I'm going to put the sauce on first, and then I also have some uncured Applegate pepperoni here, and then I've shredded up mozzarella cheese to put on. So now I'm going to get the sauce, the cheese, and the pepperoni are on the pizza, so it's getting ready to go back in for about another 10 minutes at 425. And I have 2 of these that I'm going to fix up. And here they are out of the oven. They're all done. Sometimes I get really elaborate with homemade pizzas and will add all different kinds of toppings to them. But tonight was a late day. Got a late start making pizza, and so I just decided to do pepperoni and cheese on both of them. But I will put a link to the complete dough recipe in the description box down below, and I hope you'll try it. What makes pizza night lots faster is if you make lots of extra dough and freeze it like I did tonight. So the next time we get ready to make homemade pizza, I will not have to go through the dough process, because all I'll have to do is let that thaw and then just add the toppings and bake off. So that's how we do homemade pizza night around here. Hope you like it.